When a destined person enters your life, they reveal themselves in such a way that you don't experience wild passion or love at first sight. This doesn't happen. They appear in your life without any bright euphorias, mind-blowing sensations, chills all over your body, butterflies in your stomach, and other passions. The destined person comes into your life smoothly, without hooks, as if rolling into your life on a smooth path, without stumbling or tripping, easily and effortlessly, as if they have been in your life many times and everything is familiar to them down to the smallest detail. You could even say, without a hitch. With them, you feel calm, comfortable, easy, and safe. This is what you feel when a destined partner is with you. No fears, betrayals, crazy passions, relationship clarifications, or betrayals. There is no crazy, mind-blowing love with them, but there is great respect. You live in a couple with such a person as kindred souls, as if they have always been with you. You understand each other with half a word, hyper-understanding arises between you. You will never pass by them because they will be the person who understands you 100%, and you will realize that you are kindred souls. You understand each other so well that you don't need to strain each other or impose your company on each other. But you will constantly catch each other's eyes. And to not notice this, you need to try very hard. You won't even have a reason to run away from them, they won't give you such a reason. But often, people, due to their pride, self-importance, vanity, and egoism, prefer to connect their lives with those they feel only passion for, who they are incredibly drawn to, mistakenly taking these hyper feelings for love. But what is this? Against the backdrop of a false motive, people often choose a beautiful picture rather than soul kinship. Is this sad? Absolutely. And what happens next in such couples? They both suffer. And, in the end, they still part ways, having significantly damaged each other's nerves. Because it was a false motive, and the true motive was in another person. Passions ruin and spoil life, but people, like moths, fly to the light, get burned, but do not draw conclusions, and everything repeats itself in a circle again passion, and it seems that here it is love, but this is just a mirage that dissipates, and disappointment and desolation remain. And all this time, you pass by the person you need to slow down for, stop, take a closer look and see the destined person, feel that this is your soulmate, your pair. But time passes, and many realize too late, and there is no return. A person misses, without noticing the destined person near them. This does not mean that this person is bad or good, scary or beautiful. It does not depend on appearance. And then both suffer, living with false motives, and the destined person, whom they did not notice, missed, did not pay attention to, again disappears from their life, to reappear after a while. And this is the true motive. Who is a destined person? A destined person means that fate will sooner or later bring you together. The person intended for you by fate will appear many times. When people speak the same language and understand each other without words. Just a glance, a smile, a movement of the head or hand, and you understand that you have known this person for many years. When you meet, you say that you know each other, but you cannot remember under what circumstances you met, where you met, and how fate brought you together. Don't worry, your memory is not failing you, not at all. These could have been dreams in early childhood, but the image of the destined person has been preserved in your memory to this day. These could have been other lives where you were already a couple, but of course, you cannot remember this, living your life on earth. It's not a fact that you will be together all your life, they can come for a certain period, then disappear, reappear and again, and again. As they say, fate, and you can't escape fate. You cross paths somewhere again, meet again, and again, and again. But usually, if you notice the destined person right away, do not pass by, then they come seriously and for a long time. But alas, often people are blind, deaf, and foolish, unfortunately. The destined person will come across your life path many times. All these meetings are not accidental. But will you understand this? Question. Months, years, decades can pass between your meetings. But fate will continue to bring you together. And it's up to you to decide whether to be together or not to become one. Have you noticed in your life that with many people, fate separates us to different sides of life? You can live all your life in a small town, be in a relationship with a person, then break up, and never meet the once close person in the city again? Well, it means they were close only to you, but not to fate. But with a destined partner, fate will constantly bring you together. It's sad if you don't understand this or understand too late. How not to miss a destined person. A destined person comes when you stop waiting and believing that this will happen. You no longer have the idea of meeting your destiny in your head. And, on the contrary, a person not destined for you comes when you are looking for them and planning to build a relationship. And the whole problem is that when a destined person appears next to you, you do not notice them, pass by, focusing all your attention on those people whom you imagine in your head as destined, but who are not. And you start a family with them, have children, and all the time in your head perceive the partner as destined, but do not feel them with your soul. You do not feel who they are by their inner nature. But, turning on your head, you analyze the partner and reassure yourself that they are a good, successful, kind, soft, in general, normal person. The head lives, but the soul does not respond to them, sleeps. And if you ask such people, do you love them at all? You can hear an uncertain, probably, yes. And if even for a moment doubt about love for this person settled in you, then this is no doubt at all, your head makes you love them, but your soul does not accept your choice. How not to succumb to false motives. When there is no certainty that you love a person from the soul, your love stories are often mistaken. And to distinguish them, you need to engage in spiritual growth, spiritual practices, and learn to choose not with your head but with your soul. Even a trip to an ordinary store can become a practice of spiritual development for you. Approaching the shelf with products, take goods not with your head, but with your soul. Remove practicality, frugality, correctness, trendiness, turn off your head. Create a tandem of the stomach and soul. And listen to yourself, which product you definitely want to eat, and which one you definitely do not want. So in relationships, remember, your head will always deceive you. It will choose who is more beautiful, who is younger, who is sexier, richer, etc. And after a while, when you get tired of the beautiful picture, you won't even want to look at this person. Therefore, you can recognize a destined person, not succumb to false motives, only through spiritual components, as well as the ability to diagnose and analyze. How to recognize a destined partner and not a destined one. A destined person will never deliberately traumatize or hurt you intentionally. All their actions are adequate. They will never be an abuser and a tyrant. They will never deliberately offend you, disturb your mental balance and peace. All their actions are weighed and adequate, regardless of their age. And it is easy to recognize and improve through them. But relationships not destined are such a format of relationships where tyranny, aggression, quarrels, betrayals, infidelity, jealousy, abusiveness prevail between partners. Where you can be morally and physically crushed immediately, stress and depression will be guaranteed. Therefore, relationships by fate are easy, joyful, pleasant, but in relationships not destined, everything is difficult, dramatic, and sad. When we are sent a destined person. When you develop in all directions, engage only in what you love, and do not engage in what you do not like, and manifest in all forms given to you from above, such as beauty, grace, creativity, wisdom, femininity, allure, depth, kindness, etc., you are sent a destined partner. When there is a total manifestation of a person in all their personal qualities, there is a harmonious large-scale state of self-actualization. When self-actualization occurs, you do what you came to earth for, all the rays of your inner sun unfold, you develop in all directions, get pleasure, serve the world. And then the probability of meeting a destined person increases. A person not destined for you comes when you are lost in life. When you do not know why you live, you do not understand what is most important to you in life, where you are going, what your interests are, you do not know your values, you do not know what you are striving for, you do not have internal clear settings of what you like and what you do not. You are like a weathercock, turning where the wind blows. A person who knows exactly what they love and what they cannot stand is already close to the state in which they have undergone self-identification, that is, the person clearly understands who they are, why they are here, what they like and what they do not. And such a person will clearly distinguish a false motive from a true one and will definitely recognize their destined partner when they appear on the horizon. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for exploring the depths of yourself and the universe with me. Trust yourself. Listen to your heart and go forward in confidence and peace. Like and share this video if it was helpful for you. See you in new videos. Bye bye. Light and wisdom always be with you.